Bushcraft.
Bushcraft.
All right, so what we were discussing earlier. So, here's my thing. I think Bushcraft is awesome. I think these dudes getting out and with hand augers and hatchets, building these structures and surviving there. And I think it's cool practice. And I think it's a cool skill. And cool is an understatement, probably.
I mean, that doesn't look like Casey from The Element right
there. It
there.
absolutely looks like Casey from The Element.
That is Denmark's answer to Casey.
But anywho.
Sorry. We're talking about a YouTube channel. Rune Malta.
So, cool skill. Possibly very useful. Half of the comments I see on things are, that's an awesome structure you built. Other half are you going to take that down and leave it as nature intended? Then someone rebuts, that was built with nothing but nature.
Yeah.
So is it that big a deal?
It's sticks hammered together with other sticks.
I don't know. What's the ideology behind Bushcraft?
I think the ideology of Bushcraft is going out into the woods and just kind of having fun.
Sure.
It's the closest you can to being an 8-year-old boy in the woods as a grown-ass man with enough money to buy cool shit to do that with.
I get that. Like Robinet's videos.
Absolutely.
He doesn't just go straight out to the woods like, I'm going to see if I can build a house this weekend.
Yeah.
He goes out and he builds a shelter that's applicable because he's staying 7 days or whatever.
Yeah.
I get that. But so, like, we were just watching that Viking house build. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And for
TA
lack
outdoors.
I don't want to say what's the point, but I don't understand necessarily why.
I mean,
and there doesn't have to be a why, because I do think it's cool, but I don't want to express what I feel about it. Like, are you going to leave that thing there? Like,
yeah.
But I also don't think it's a bad thing necessarily to leave it there.
Yeah.
Because it is just sticks with sticks.
Woods. Yeah, it's wood with grass on top.
But isn't leave no trace also an idea? I don't know. I'm just torn about it.
Yeah, but like I don't really think that's a leave no trace situation. Because I mean, you're not leaving.
It's not like you brought that stuff in.
You're not leaving shit paper in the woods for someone to find and trip over when they're digging for an acorn or
trying
something.
To build their Viking house.
But like the other thing
most
is
of that's
like,
on private land.
Yeah, but like I mean, the other thing is like a long time ago there used to be like structures out there that were just like waypoints for people. It was just a house out there that someone could stop and stay in. So like
absolutely
now like you find if you go out there hiking around, you find this place and it's unused at the time that you go out there. Like then you have this awesome house to stay in that you're just like, hey, this someone else built this. You crash at it and you go on your way. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
Like a trader post or whatever. So then it really becomes like just another way for people to find cool shit, and then you tell people about it, and it gets more people out into the woods.
Into
you know what I mean?
Woods, yeah.
I'm torn.
I think it's awesome.
I think Bushcraft itself is cool shit. I like watching Joe Robinet.
Yeah.
This dude interests me. The dudes who you just showed me who built the Viking house.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
It's a I think it's obviously like the most obvious waste of like productive, like it's there's no like, oh well, like you're doing some sort of like, I think, but it's just like on the video on YouTube that's gonna already be out that you can go check out, where we're like, hey, are we like rough fishing here? And you're like, we're just killing daylight. I mean, we don't. It's not like we're fishing to feed ourselves, you know.
And it's not like we're targeting a specific species.
We're just playing around,
fishing,
you know. So I think it's a lot of that. It's just a lot of playing around, having a good time in the woods. It's a great excuse to go outside, be outside, and do some fun ass, interesting things that are. I mean, could ultimately be like, hey, you never know. Like, what happens if you get stuck in the woods and, you know, you need to figure out how to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I suppose. Like I said, I'm not knocking it as a skill.
No, I get it. Yeah,
in the least bit.
It's just a question. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's just one of those things. Like, my passion is not to go out in the woods and cut down a bunch of trees and try to build a shelter.
Yeah.
My passion is to take a
Now,
tent.
they're very vocal about the fact that they use dead trees to build all this shit.
Do they?
Yeah, that they're very much like these were all dead trees or trees that had fallen or dead standing timber. They're not out there just like, oh, well, I need to cut this tree down.
Okay.
It's very much they're very vocal about what they're sourcing, and it's all dead wood that they're using to do a lot of this stuff. But
see, when I'm out in the woods, I either want to be hunting or fishing or scouting, not spending 7 days building a structure to turn around and go, oh, we're done.
Well,
that's cool.
This structure this dude's building right now is really interesting to me.
Oh, this is just
a little teepee,
just
hot
a
tent,
teepee, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't seem that hard to set up. And
no.
Yeah, you can buy those online right now.
I'm talking
about building log structures.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I agree with that, but like this kind of stuff interested me more than building the big structures. What I was getting at, like,
yeah, but this
I
is
think
just
it's neat
something
to
you
watch,
purchase
but like
with a stove.
Yeah, but he put everything together, like even but that's the thing, like even his stakeouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
like
didn't want to carry
cut
them in.
and made his stakeouts.
Oh,
like,
he
that's
does
pretty neat.
Everything. This is a saw he's about to put together.
Yeah.
He's a blacksmith too, though.
Yeah.
So let's remember that. It's with the bow saw.
It's a bow saw that he clearly made from wood himself.
He probably made the blade too somehow magically.
There's no doubt, like he used some sort of dark
black
arts.
magic.
Yeah,
Dark arts. He's a witch.
He's a witch. There's no doubt. Denmark KC is a fucking witch.
Anywho,
yeah. I mean, for anybody who's
So,
like, "What the fuck are you people talking about?"
welcome to Stormwater
Yeah.
Creek Podcast.
We're talking about.
Bushcraft.
We've gone down a wormhole on YouTube as far as bushcraft. I have personally. You and I have done some TV watching of it. Jordan, I don't know how much of any of you watched this kind of stuff.
Not any.
But we started with Joe Robinette's channel on YouTube. Awesome
And
guy.
to sidetrack again, like I said, I understand Robinette's bushcraft.
Yeah.
He goes out, like, I'm going to spend a week here. I'm going to live here just for a week.
He builds himself a little shelter.
All he takes is, like, 1 cup of rice per day as emergency ration. He plans to fish mostly to feed himself, maybe trap, maybe collect berries, but that's his emergency sustenance is rice. Past that, he's like, I'm just going to survive here and explore the area. Sometimes he'll build some sort of a structure. Sometimes it's a pure tarp
Oh, God,
tent.
is he going to eat that grub?
Probably. So, I
Oh,
get
God.
Well, who cares? Eat it. Come on. Get it. Get it.
I like how he blew the sawdust off of it.
Oh, yeah, he ate it.
What's wrong with that? It's a grub.
Gross.
Oh, my God. We swung
He ate it up to the butthole and tossed the butthole. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
If you want to eat that,
I mean,
that's
what is
gross.
the difference on the butthole of a
I think
grub?
it was the other way around. He bit the
Head.
head off. He left the head.
Yeah, and ate the butthole.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, I would eat butthole over head.
You set that on T. I'm not swinging at that. No way.
So either which way, we're talking about some YouTube channels that we've been following, and one of them is Joe Robinette. One of them is TA Outdoors. The other is a guy named Rune Malta Nielsen. He's got like 4 names, and they're on YouTube. They're bushcrafters. It's really pretty effing interesting. And I when we did the podcast with Mark, Merriweather Foraging, that's where this like kind of started for me. Was just like
we were watching Joe Robinette long.
Yeah,
before
we
that.
were watching Joe Robinette, but it's just like going down the like getting seriously into it and like exploring. There's like I watched a guy who built a cabin in like Canada, maybe Alaska. I don't know.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I never thought about doing it like that.
And it's like super. It's very cool. That's half this stuff is like that's if you take that away, which all he's doing is tucking a stick behind his knee and sitting down on it to like basically clamp it between your legs so that when you're sawing it doesn't move. I'm just like it's
small stuff.
But this is like the most relaxing thing because most of them are not talking, which
I get
I
that.
really appreciate. So you're just like
We talk to people all day for
Yeah.
we're living.
I don't watching this guy. I have not heard him say more than a word, and that was on one video. He never talks. There's never music. It's just the sound of the wilderness. He does a really good job of capturing all the things that are happening around him, like audibly, so that you can kind of experience it alongside of him.
And I always like the self-filming stuff.
100% self-film too,
Absolutely.
which is really
Especially
cool.
when they're really good at it. Like this
Like
guy
this
seems
dude.
really good.
He's
at
very
like,
good. How he films himself, I'm still confused on how he gets the different angles, like over, like they'll cut to another angle.
He'll
So-
do it multiple times.
Yeah, 2-3 angles, and it's just like I guess he's got just that many cameras. That's what it is. And he's
Or-
all set them up.
No,
then he
or
goes and
sets
sits
it,
down.
cuts that one log. He does this. Then he moves the camera. Moves
Yeah.
the camera.
Stick and move.
See that stove, Abe?
Yeah,
See? You know what it's not made out of?
like
Air
Scraps.
conditioning.
air conditioning.
This isn't a Junkyard Wars episode.
I
Look,
thought
here's the deal.
Junkyard's warden forever.
All right, so
By the time this ends,
if you're
the other
listening to this,
podcast will
the
be
other
out.
podcast has come out where
You
we
need
get
to listen to
into
it, Jordan.
a pretty heated argument between Austin, myself, and my brother.
Are we bringing it back now?
And it was my brother and Austin versus me. And I was concerned about second season elk in Colorado. And, like, do you think that would be worth it for us to bring, like, a stove? Should we be, like, concerned with... I mean, because we're going to be at, like, 11 or 12,000 feet, so... I get what you're saying.
You should
make a
bring
lot
a
of
stove.
sense. We're
But
not
don't
going to
bring
bring
a stove made of scrap metal that you scrounged up from the alleys in Rowlett.
I didn't scrounge up anything. I was talking
Anywho.
about looking at like Home Depot to like.
And what did I say?
Yeah.
Galvanized shit is gonna kill you. You're just not made to burn.
All right. Either which way, if you
Con-
want to
anywho.
hear a giant argument about hot tent camping in October in Colorado, tune into the episode before last. So, all right. Do you want to take a quiz on diving ducks, history of DU, wood ducks, waterfowling dogs?
Wood ducks.
All right. Wood ducks it is. This is 10 questions. The highest breeding densities for wood ducks occurs where? The northern Hudson Bay shoreline, central Canadian Arctic, Mississippi Valley, Alluvian Valley, or northern prairies of central North America.
Mississippi Valley.
Mississippi Valley. All right,
Jordan?
Mississippi.
I agree.
Mississippi it is.
What do you say?
I'm going to go Mississippi.
Okay.
All right, so if anybody's following along, this isn't your first time to hear this. We're
We've
not
been
going to
doing
tell you
this.
the answers right away. We're going to tell you the answers after we get done going through all 10 questions. So, wood ducks were one of the most hunted waterfowl species prior to 1918. What was the name of the law that prohibited hunting of wood ducks nationwide? Migratory Bird Treaty Act, the Lacey Act, the Airborne Hunting Act, the Federal Migratory Bird Law.
What's the first one?
Migratory Bird Treaty Act.
That one.
Migratory Bird Treaty Act, the Lacey Act, the Airborne Hunting Act, the Federal Migratory Bird Law. The Federal Migratory Bird Law. That seems very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my only holdup. I could be wrong.
I think it's Migratory Bird Treaty Act or the Lacey Act.
I'm thinking Lacey. Lacey sounds right. I remember the Fort Worth Zoo has like some really cool spots on conservation.
Yeah.
They talk about exactly wood duck conservation down in this area of
Yeah.
how they were hunted. And I want to say, I got a memory like a goldfish. So Lacey Act.
I'm going to go the Lacey Act too. And,
Lacey it is then. 2 out of 3.
Yep. What year did wood duck populations recover and the wood duck hunting season was reopened? 37, 25, 41, or 52?
52. It was late, I think.
37, 25, 41, or 52?
Didn't do.
All right. Another common name for a wood duck is
Google
what?
it.
Huh?
I said, told him don't Google things.
Quick Googling it.
I Googled one that we already answered.
Anywho,
The answer's already there.
Anywho.
The answers are coming back. Another common name for a wood duck is what? Carolina duck, California duck, or Colorado duck?
California, Carolina.
I'm going to go Carolina.
Yeah, I don't know what the other name for that would be. Carolina.
Carolina
Sounds right.
it is. What is the average speed in which a wood duck can fly? 20, 25, 30, or 40 miles per hour? 20, 25, 30, or 40 miles an hour? I got to say like
30.
70.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
25 or 30.
I think it's 30.
They're fast, but
I mean, I know first thing in the
doing
morning.
40 the boat is cooking.
Yeah, you're moving.
25 or 30, y'all decide.
30.
30 it is.
I don't know. Okay. His Kuzka's cool. Anyways.
Yeah, he does have a good one. Female wood ducks will often line their nests with feathers from their own breasts. True or false?
True.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
True. Wood ducks are the only duck in North America that can regularly produce 2 broods a year.
True.
True.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit next. Okay, on average, how many eggs can a female wood duck lay per clutch? 4, 8, 12, or 18?
4.
4, 8, 12, or 18?
I think 4 sounds right.
4 it is. All right, depending on population and distribution ranges, how long is the average incubation period for a wood duck? God, they're so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
14, 30, or 45 days. Sorry. What is the average? How long is the average incubation period for a wood duck? 14, 30, or 45 days?
30.
Gotta be 30, right? 30 or
Yeah.
45? 30 it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta get right with one of the 30s, either speed or this.
Exactly.
That's how I take tests.
Wood ducks are the smallest of all dabbling ducks. True or false?
No,
No.
green wing or smaller.
All right, we got 70%. We got 7 out of 10.
Government work, that's way passing.
Exactly. All right, so question 1, which was the highest density of wood ducks occurs where? We said the Mississippi Alluvial Valley. We were correct. It was Austin was right. Wood ducks were one of the most hunted species prior to 18. What was the name of the law that prohibited hunting of wood ducks? It was the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. Question 3.
Hang on. The Lacey Act was the one that prevented illegal trafficking of wildlife.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
right. That's right. We knew that.
That's why
We know the Lacey Act.
So that's why, because I was like, I know the
Heard
Lacey
the
Act.
Lacey
but which
Act.
one
Yeah.
is it?
That makes sense.
And that's why I looked it up.
I agree.
I think I got sunburned today. A little bit. Anyway.
What year did wood duck populations recover and the wood duck hunting season was reopened? We said 52. It was 41.
All right.
Another common name for a wood duck is what? We got it right. Carolina duck. We also got this one right. What is the average speed of wood duck?
30?
It's 30.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang. I'm
Cooking.
Well, I knew 40 seemed like super fast.
Yeah.
That's way too
But like,
25 seemed reasonable. 30 seemed high, but maybe.
Yeah.
if any of y'all are not waterfowl hunters, when
Those
you get teal
shits
and
are
wood ducks and
Fast.
stuff, man,
Little missiles.
first thing in the morning, yeah, it's like missiles dropping down.
I got to learn how to call a wood duck.
I can teach you.
Yeah.
I've got one of those cool.
I'm not the best caller in the world, but I can teach you how to call a wood duck. Hey, wood duck, come over here.
Hey, wood duck.
Wood duck.
Wait.
Wood duck.
Female wood ducks will often line their nests with feathers from their own breasts. We said true. It was true. Wood ducks are the only duck in North America that can produce 2 broods a year. We said yes. On average, how many eggs can a female wood duck lay per clutch? We said 4. We were way off. It's 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, my thought was that A, they're
12
producing
eggs,
twice
but
a
fucking
year.
it fit in one.
B, it's I think short incubation. 12. Yeah, and 12. You think of building wood duck boxes? They're not big.
I guess they're
and-
just small eggs.
I mean, I figured they were small, but 12 seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But all right, now we know.
Depending on population and
No
distribution
wings have
range,
to battle.
how
The
long
other
is
half
the
is
average
violence.
incubation period for a wood duck? We said 30 days. It's 30 days. And
We got it
said
right on both of them.
Dang.
Dang.
Wood ducks are the smallest of all dabbling ducks. We said false, and that is correct.
Does it tell what the smallest is?
No, but I gotta say it's green wing or blue teal. Like blue wing,
Green
like
wing.
you
I
said.
mean, green wing are tiny.
They're fucking so small.
Tiny. Keep
Tiny.
that smart machine open.
Yeah. Come on, Giannis.
Come on. Yeah, it's about. Dang.
Whoa, hey.
Turkey.
Yay.
All right.
I just can't.
Are we back to bushcraft now?
I just want to do it so bad. I've been
Let's
nerding
pause
out.
this
I've
because I
been-
feel like when we podcast something on TV, we're all over the place.
We're all over the place with
Pause it. No, but we're.
Oh,
We can watch it afterward.
True. Yeah, so just so you know what we're watching, if you wanted to, his name is Rune Malta Bertrand Nielsen.
Okay.
And he just has a tad bit over 500,000 followers on YouTube.
All right, so
Scotch.
what did y'all say the smallest dabbling duck is?
I'm gonna say green wing.
I would say like a green wing or, blue wing, green wing.
Coot.
I don't think coots counts as
As a
a
duck.
dabbling duck because it's not really.
I'm trying to think what's tiny.
I would
Green wing.
say-
I don't know.
What do you say?
Teal, yeah.
There's several type of teal.
But like, how much is the size difference between a blue wing and a green wing?
Blue wing
I
are
don't know.
bigger.
But this
I think.
says, according to this, it says the green wing teal, North America's smallest dabbling duck. Green wing teal
High fives. Very
is
nice.
North America's smallest dabbling duck and taken by hunters second only to the mallard.
Because blue wing are a little bigger, and I've seen the couple cinnamon teal I've seen in my life. Jeremy Beeston.
Yeah. Looking at
They
you,
were
Beaston.
they were definitely bigger than the green wing I've shot.
Okay.
Okay.
I would think, I mean,
It says the smallest duck in North America is the green wing teal. So just in general,
Dude, that one of my freezers like
it's
size of 2 beer cans.
Yeah.
I mean, it's this big.
just a little guy.
Tiny.
He's just a little guy.
Little fella.
Just a little fella.
What were we going to talk about today? We kind of discussed this earlier, and I don't remember.
What I would like to talk about is hunting season,
Uh-huh.
getting ready for hunting season, what you're doing to get ready for hunting season, and what your goals are for hunting season.
Okay. I like it.
It's
multifaceted.
It's like super
It prompts
that
discussion.
time, right? So it's August 4th when this is being recorded. So like, it'll be a week or two before it comes out.
So
But-
we are basically
or 6.
6
Who knows?
weeks from teal season.
6 weeks from teal.
Is that right?
4.
I guess that's a question. in
Peking
Google.
duck?
Well, no, the question that is in here, because I'm just going through, like, Google has all these questions people ask about ducks, and one of them is, what kind of duck is Aflac?
And that's so white duck, right?
A
So
white Peking duck.
That's what the Asians eat.
Asians eat him.
It's just your
Standard white
domestic ducks or
Domestic,
Peking
yeah.
ducks, yeah. Yeah, yesterday was the 6-week mark for teal opener. So we're under 6 weeks.
So what are your goals?
We know mine.
Well, the people listening to this don't.
Cinnamon teal on the wall.
All right.
But
Because you have a green wing.
I got a green wing freezer I love. I think it's a gorgeous little bird.
I like this idea.
If I can get a blue wing, which I don't think's don't think's tough because I've got a work hunt I've got to go on, and I've been told like they've never not limited out in an hour or less.
On blue wings?
Teal in general.
Oh.
So
We'll probably limit out and shoot nothing but greens.
yeah, like, damn it.
God damn it.
But
But somebody
so if
next
I
to
can
you
knock
will
down a
shoot
decent
one.
blue wing, if I can knock down a good-looking blue wing there, that's cool. If our friends can help put us on a couple cinnamon teal, I'll shoot. If we can get on some cinnamon and I shoot one duck that day, I will be 100% fine with the drive, the boat gas, and the time spent. So this
Right.
year, that's the only 2 goals I have. Is put a blue wing, which is secondary to a cinnamon teal on the wall. Because I've got the green wing, I would like all 3 teal flying together on a branch. to hang on the wall.
In which order?
Flying?
Green wing, blue wing, cinnamon. Yes,
I
because
like that order.
cinnamon maybe a touch bigger, so I want it kind of growing. And the cinnamon to me, when they're sitting, don't show. I mean, we posted a picture on Instagram the other day. They have some blue feathers in their wings, so I want the whole thing to be
kind of that color scale
shown. And green wings have nice wings, blue wings have nice wings. Like the wings have so much more color. A cinnamon sitting like, oh yeah, that's a red duck, and they're cool, but you get the whole facet. There's a green stripe, there's a blue stripe, and on the red duck,
all of the the colors.
Yeah, you see the whole thing, the whole shebang. I mean, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want it flying.
I don't blame you.
For sure.
I don't blame you.
So green, left to right, green, blue, green, blue, cinnamon. That's what I'm gunning for. And if anybody listening has teal holes, I have a boat. I will pay for gas. I'm pretty self-sufficient. You obviously can come with me.
Yeah.
Because you have to show me where it's at.
Puppers.
Yeah, I mean, even if I don't know the area and I leave the dog at home, I'll jump off the boat and wade that shit myself.
Sure.
Just to get I don't care. Whatever. Throw treble over it and reel it in old school style.
Yeah.
Done that before.
So.
What about you, Abraham?
Well, we're not done with you yet.
Oh, okay.
So, the place. So, I'm going to do something that most people are going to be like, what the fuck's he doing?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But if this is Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to talk about two different lakes, the one that's over here,
Uh-huh.
which we will refer to as
The lake that's over there.
the lake that's over there,
Or the lake that's over here.
or the lake that's over here. Okay?
Over there.
Yeah, exactly.
There and there.
There and there.
There and here.
There and here.
There and here.
There and here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If you had to make just like a flat,
Roll the dice.
where do you think's going to be better? There or here?
For what I'm going after?
Or
Or just for
no,
the general
fucking
waterfowl?
selfish prick. No, I'm
Well,
just-
you said you want to stay on me.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I don't think we're gonna shoot a cinnamon teal at
No,
there or
but we
here.
might shoot a blue wing at there or here.
Okay, so do you think?
We've seen
blue wings.
We
Mo.
have.
We've seen blue wings at here.
And there.
True.
And there.
And both. If I had to choose, like, gun to my head, had to choose one to shoot
you
more
had to
ducks
go
at,
to one lake, and that's the only lake you can hunt for the rest of the year. There.
There.
Hmm.
There.
All right.
For sure. I'm trying to reevaluate here because
Can I have one of those? Son of a bitch. Like I knew that was what that was as soon as
Jordan
you did
just
it.
handed Abe an empty beer. Sounds dumb, but if you're here, it's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we've seen ducks. We've walked and hunted it lots of times. Having a boat completely opens it up to being a new hunting hole, but I think it still takes some learning. There, we've put a lot of effort into.
Yeah.
Even on the SS Leaky Creek,
Yeah.
we put some miles in. We did
Yeah.
work out there. That lake, I just feel like I know it better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if it's true, but if I had to,
We've seen more birds there than
like
here.
if we're gonna like this hunt we're gonna auction off at BHA event.
Yeah.
We're going there
Agreed.
because, and that's the same mindset. Like if somebody said, you got to pick one of the two for all season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going there.
I feel like there will be more successful than here, but
We've
feel
watched
like
people
it's-
shoot limits. We've watched it happen.
yeah. Seen people come in. I've seen on
We've
slow
seen people
days.
shoot limits at here and there.
Yeah.
We've watched people shoot limits out of a push pole boat with a grass blind. We got a grass blind now and a motor.
But those guys were like some of the best callers known to man.
Clearly they
Fucking
were.
the best, bro.
Clearly they were.
They were calling so good. So good. All right,
If
so
that happens again this year, we're running by them and throwing a wake with that mud motor.
Fucking can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Wah! Rooster tail.
Exactly.
Rah!
Like, yeah. It's so much fun. Okay, so what else for ducks?
I don't know. I can't wait for the wood duck hunt. We do every January, February,
So
January.
We'll
Who all's
revisit
going on
this
Everybody sitting here is welcome.
on what duck? On the
Wood duck hunt at Dan's.
I'm thinking about bringing like my over and under 20 gauge for that.
Do it.
So as far as let's just make some predictions
No,
as
man.
well.
Okay.
So how many limits do you think we shoot this year?
One.
Like, and what I mean by how many limits we shoot,
One
somebody
person.
goes out, we go out, and somebody shoots a limit of ducks. That not over the course of the season we shot one limit, which is stupid.
Yeah,
to say.
in one sitting you shoot 6 ducks.
In one limit you shoot 6 ducks.
One.
Okay. One. All right, we're gonna skip around on this one. What's yours?
All
Sideburns.
of them.
You think all of us are gonna shoot a limit every time we go out?
Every time we go out?
Yep.
All of us will
Always
shoot
being
limits?
I appreciate your confidence. I'm talking realistic.
Yeah. How many times have you shot a limit
Ever.
ever?
0.
I mean,
0.
we've shot limits of ducks across us, but never one of us shooting a full limit.
I'm hoping that teal hunter going puts a good juju on us.
Yeah.
I just feel that everything's going to be awesome this year. You know
I
why?
agree.
Everything's cool when you're part of a team.
Exactly.
Cool.
Do you understand the reference?
I don't.
The Lego movie.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
He has a-
Everything is awesome.
Here's the deal. He has a kid. You're just a fucking weirdo.
He walked
You
out.
were at our wedding.
He walked out.
We
to that
walked
song.
out of our wedding to Everything is Awesome. Then you spent $400 on jukebox plays. Dude,
I know you're a
the
Lego
Lego movie
nerd.
is awesome.
You bushcraft with Legos.
True. I've been a hell of a camp with Legos.
That'd be a heavy pack.
Whoo boy.
Can you imagine?
It would be a trailer load.
Like, I would love to see you build a Lego, like fort that you could get into, like just a Lego shelter that you stayed in for a
They
night.
make giant Legos that you can build partition walls and stuff in your house.
Sure.
I think they're awesome. They're not cheap though.
Well, you should
Well, of course they're not.
you should try to source enough Legos over the next year to build yourself your own Lego. Like,
Let's go rob kids for their Legos so
Exactly.
we can build this
Oh
stuff.
my god. You
Here's
are
the
bad
deal.
people.
Hagorama 2020.
I'm a parent.
Hagorama 2021. You have to spend one night in a Lego shelter.
It's not happening. What if we bushcraft? No, that's gonna be a night. No, no.
Not there.
We're gonna be on the lease in a couple
Yeah.
years or so.
In
Then
eventually,
we'll do a bushcraft event.
eventually, I'm cool with that. But
I would like
that night, no.
let's take a little bit of left, not hard left. When we get on this lease, post deer season, our first year, we should bushcraft a couple blinds to pig hunt out of.
I'm in on that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. They
No,
probably have
no nails and stuff. Just
Yeah,
logs and wood.
Dude.
There's plenty of wood out there, obviously.
absolutely. I feel like we could probably do that
We
regardless.
we could probably bushcraft us a duck blind on that pond,
Yeah.
on that beaver dam, huh? Are you listening?
No.
He's on fucking.
What are you doing
Tender.
over there?
I can Donald Duck fly is one of these questions.
What eats
And then
the
it just
eider
goes-
duck? What is he googling? Are you just putting words together?
I feel like
Duck
Jordan's-
like me.
There's no doubt. Like,
Shotgun.
It
Do you
says,
think- do
this
you
is
think
also
Jordan
what's
gets-
the smallest dabbling duck?
Do you think the words that Jordan puts into Google returns the same things that we get?
Absolutely not. And I feel like, when you type things in Google, it starts to fill in for you. When you look at stuff and go, what? That's because
That's
of
Jordan's,
Jordan,
yeah.
his
You're like,
his
Why is
cronies,
this happening?
his
Like,
people.
because people like Jordan type shit into Google.
That just like, and even if they didn't mean to type it, they still like, meh,
Still happen that way,
just
huh?
hit enter. Yeah.
Asian butt stuff.
All right.
So, legitimately, your answer cannot be all of us all the time. We're gonna
Forever and ever,
Yeah.
amen.
we're gonna shoot limits of ducks. How many limits of ducks get shot this year?
This year?
Like how many? Like, what's your
individual limits.
From the group?
like?
Not 3-man limits, single person limits.
Like, how many single person limits get shot this year?
If we shoot it,
Well, for sure one.
okay, that was my thought too.
Because he's going to that hunt that someone else.
No,
is
we're not
showing
counting
where
that. We're
to
not
do.
counting
That
that.
does not.
We're not
count.
counting that. We're talking our hunts. If I don't shoot a limit there, I'm gonna be super pissed off,
I would
and
be
it's
too.
gonna be my fault because I didn't shoot.
You gotta start shooting that BB, bro.
Still one.
I'm not shooting BB
One?
on a teal.
I'm shooting
It's gotta
BB
be
for
Abe.
sure.
Not
all
a
year.
teal. No, dude.
It's gonna be
like,
Abe this
oh,
year.
it's mozzarella.
There's
duck.
no doubt it'll be me.
Yeah, because I'm gonna remember my calls on the opening day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him in another limit, and he's
Because
not
you
gonna
know
miss
what?
all the ducks.
You know what? If I had it to do over again from opening day of last
You
year,
would shoot better.
I would have shot better, but I also would have stood in a different place, and I feel like I would have been able to.
Shoot the ducks that came right in front of you.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't
We've
have
all-
shot over the top of you.
I'll vouch for him too that I think shooting bigger shot is so much more clutch.
There's no doubt. I've gone from 6 to 2, and
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm shooting.
seriously
on
considering
that-
going to BB.
Yeah, I mean on that teal hunt, I'm shooting 4s.
Yeah.
People are like, you shoot 6 7s. Nah, bro,
Mm-mm.
4s. Knock those.
I don't wanna
shits
fucking
out
deal
the
with it,
sky.
bro.
Done.
I want to see slept birds.
Just blouch.
Yeah,
hit the
exactly.
dirt.
Hit the dirt, pop back up, and just float there like they turn the lights off on me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you say 1.
Yeah. How many?
Your answer was 1 as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Oh, was it?
I think we will shoot 4 limits.
Okay.
4.
Yeah,
Look at you, all
I
glass
like your
half
positive-
full.
yeah.
I like
4
my
limits.
positivity.
We're gonna
By
hunt.
positive, you got made fun of.
Hey, I think that last year we hunted as much, if not more, than we've ever. I've definitely hunted more ducks than I ever have in my life, but I feel like all of us hunted more ducks last year than we did prior years.
100%. It's gotten more. and
More days afield than.
I think too that we need to have because last year the reason why we had so much problems is we didn't have like a plan B, C, or D or anything like that. Shit changed on us. We were
Yeah, we were
unorganized,
stuck
and we
there.
just kind of went
Yeah.
in the dark and picked stuff, which we got real lucky on a lot of our spots that we picked in the dark and off a whim.
But
after a rainstorm and
I
everything
don't
was
think
flooded
we
up.
did. I don't think we got lucky. We knew that place so effing well.
Right, but I mean, we
That's
still,
the thing.
still in the dark, when you're just this
Yeah.
place looks pretty good, and the light come up, you're like,
Oh, wow.
I mean, and then when the light came up, we were like, man,
This
if
is
we
a
would have
little
just gone a
different.
little further,
Yeah.
it would have been super awesome.
Yeah.
You know, but
I think
we-
this year's a game changer.
There's no doubt.
We've
Because we'll
practiced
just pick up and fucking leave.
real quick.
Right.
If
And
it's
that-
slow, pick up and fucking leave.
and that's one thing that we never really do.
No, we
And-
sit it out.
And we,
Everyone we've talked to
yeah.
has been like, you got to move. And we're like, meh. But I think it's because we put so much effort into walking, and
Yeah.
you can't really move that far walking.
No.
And in the Leaky Creek, sketchy at best.
Yeah.
So it's not just pick up and move. It's like, oh, God,
Yeah.
don't flip the boat.
Oh, God.
Somebody grab that decoy. Don't move, don't move. So this
Pretty
year,
much.
I mean, I've got that old rod the nice rod that I broke that I put a hook on the end so we
Yeah.
can hook decoys in. Dude, we can move in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Just.
If we run shallow and we jump out and everybody sets decoys, it's like we're moving. Everybody out, pull
Yeah.
decoys.
Yeah.
We're gone. We can be 3 miles up the way in
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I'm super interested in here.
I
for
am
some of those
too.
new spots that we found.
There,
We're not. I
But
mean, just
there is, I think, still going to be our honey
there
hole.
we've got some
See-
spots that we haven't even figured.
I
out
don't think
yet.
there's anybody going to go where we're going to be able to go because I've never seen anybody out there with a mud motor.
We're gonna have very few people.
Oh yeah, there's my motor.
Is there?
At there.
There?
At there, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen flat bottoms.
No, we've
No,
seen
I've
some
seen mud
badass
motors.
mud
Have we?
motors. Yeah. And those dudes that drive the mud motors out there, they're the ones that I'm like, dang, those guys are good.
Yeah.
Like going 90 miles per hour, it seems like,
Oh,
and all
we're
of a
about to do
sudden,
the
like,
same.
Just doing
Like,
exactly what we
now that we
have
can-
the ability
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're going
But
so
when we're in
fast.
the
now
league-
it seems
And
a
it's
little
like-
bit less cool.
It's like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
they're cooking. 'Cause
But
we're like,
when we
with
were
our
in the
paddles.
Leaky Creek, when we were in the Leaky Creek with a fucking trolling motor,
No.
and that guy was just like,
Pointed the wrong way.
wow.
And he's doing 15.
Yeah.
But that's honestly that's been like our main thing. I don't think I would say we've been bad at what we're doing, but we definitely had a lot of learning experiences, and I think we're narrowing it down. Like, and a lot of stuff like, let's see, there we had
No, that's here.
here. That's here.
And that's there.
Okay, sorry. So here, when we went here, there was a lot of things that was just because we could get there at a certain time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and that's what you were saying. Like, we'd walk out, we'd be like, all right, this is where we're at. And then, like, people would change where we could go, or they would change our hunt because the way the birds were flying would be to those guys first, and we'd be, like, in another cove, like, near them, but they would already shoot and change directions. We'd watch them change directions as soon as those other people would shoot. And
We're talking there.
no, I'm talking
Here?
beginning in the beginnings, and then
Oh, yeah. When because we didn't know any better. We
Right.
really knew
And
a
then
few
we only
spots.
were
Like,
only
oh,
walking in.
we're going to hunt right here, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
and then like Leaky Creek when it came around, it gave us the ability to go places, but we still weren't fast enough to like make those whip
Get
decisions.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
and
we have those whip decisions.
Yeah, we're running a trolling
and
motor.
we can
We're running
hunt
30.
We can hunt
Yeah.
basically 3
Gone.
spots. Like we can have a plan A, B, and C. Go with our best known plan. Hit the opening light, which is normally your best time anyway.
Yeah, once the morning flight's done, we're done here. And then like
We
that
can hit-
point, we shot pintails on.
Yeah.
We can go from
That's what I'm saying.
from brush at dawn to a point for deep water.
Yeah.
And then a cove or something for late morning.
Exactly.
Quickly. Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. And
Uh,
that's why
yeah.
I think that's why my original thing was we're gonna shoot all the limits because like we're gonna have that ability
More opportunity.
to have more opportunity.
Okay.
So we might hit like close to limits,
Yeah.
if not always limits.
Yeah. But I think the fact is that like if somebody's at 5 or 4 birds, it's always going to shift to get that person
dude's
to
getting their limit,
get 2
for
fucking
sure.
birds for that dude. So I think that'll be right where it is right now. It's just like
Everybody-
a bird.
Bounce!
yeah, exactly. There's one.
What it's been too like the last couple times we went out, it was like there's a bird flying. It was like pow pow pow. And then it flew over to another group. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah.
And then, like, flew to another group. And, like, remember that one morning we were bouncing birds, like back and forth?
Yeah. Yep.
And we'd shoot, like, 1 or 2 out of the flock. And then, like, it'd go back to another guy's. And they'd miss and it'd fly back to us. And then we'd start missing. And then.
Yeah. It's a I definitely agree with all
People
that's being
talking
said.
to us.
Abe's
Abe's doing Instagram Live.
I like Jordan's optimism, right? And I've got some sort of filter on here. It put a halo on my head. I don't know.
Hey, who likes my
Dude.
optimism?
I've got some sort of like Snapchat filter.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Am I even?
It's sparkling.
Oh, look at that! Oh God! I don't even know what's going on. No, it's oh God!
We gotta start over.
You can't start over.
No, stop it. We're better than this.
No, we're not. Look at that. It's awesome.
It's like all sparkly.
Who liked my optimism?
See, it's all like look at that. That's all like look at all the floaty things. It's like when you're on drugs. Like, I see spots. Oh God!
This is stupid.
Yeah. That's what. Let's see here. Austin's beauty filter.
Oh no, that's Donley. So we gotta talk about that too. Let's finish this conversation. Turn that shit off. That's dumb. No,
No.
it's all sparkly. It's weird.
Our social media guy said it was perfect.
Yeah.
Who's the social media guy? I thought that was me.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Unsparkle that shit.
I don't even know how do I unsparkle it. Oh, wait. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got rid of it.
God.
Now it's normal.
No, put that shit back on. Get a
What
better
about,
one.
what
There
about
you go.
this one?
Rainbow. Oh.
Or this one? Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Oh,
It
God.
makes us look important. And on drugs.
I'm super on drugs. Oh, look at this one.
I've never seen any of this in my life.
People are like, what the fuck is going on?
Jordan's rubbing my finger.
You're dumb.
Who said that?
My brother.
Yes. Yes, James, we are.
Oh, here we go. I thought that would like give is it gonna give you a dog face?
Ruff.
Nope.
It did.
It
You
did.
see that dog face? Look at that dog face.
See what you did there.
Looks like a monkey's uncle.
Oh wow, look at that one.
Whoa, we're going to hyperspace in the Millennium Falcon. The aluminum Falcon.
I don't even know what
This
this
is another
is.
one of those instances where
People
it's
are going to
like-
hate this
like,
podcast.
yeah, like this is the podcast where you're listening to the comedian. He's like, "Look at this guy's shirt. Look at this guy's shirt. That's silly."
Yeah.
Okay, anywho. Well, let's finish this conversation so I can say other things.
Cheers.
Cheers, James. Cheers, Donnelly.
It's always a dog face. You have to turn it upright for it to pick up faces. Oh, okay.
No, this is dumb. Why are we doing this? Oh my god.
It's because your red butt's in the way.
See? Dog face.
It's not doing anything.
I don't know.
Turn it off. It's stupid.
It doesn't work, Richie.
Exactly.
You kids with y'all Snapchat and whatnot.
Is this what my life has become?
Who is that?
The Kraken.
Oh, Donnelly. Yes, yes, and this is not my decision. This is my mutant co-producer's decision. There's two of them. One of them supports me that this is dumb. The other one's a mutant.
All right.
I'm just glad we went on Facebook Live and I'm wearing my cream shirt.
There's 3 people that are watching us on Facebook Live right now.
And they all think we're retarded.
One of them is my brother.
He knows
So
we're
he
retarded.
has to do this. All right. So what? Like you.
Okay, let's start
send
another
a question,
Let's start
and we're
another
gonna talk
conversation
about
right
it.
now. Chris Donnelly, you're listening to this. You're watching this. The Kraken and Bacon guy. He just bought a bunch of land up in Arkansas, a ranch, a big piece of
Yes.
property.
I've heard about this.
He messaged me. He wants us to come up there and forage and hunt and podcast remote.
We'll do
I said
it.
we're 100% in. Are we not? My.
Yep.
Yeah.
See,
Count us
I
in.
told you, Chris. We are 100% in.
Yeah.
We have bows. We have guns.
He also says this is like watching his grandparents, trying to help his grandparents with the interweb.
So this is social media.
Yeah.
Then we're not far
Exactly.
off, Donnelly.
Yeah.
So
You know Donnelly, right? Yeah.
I've met him a
okay.
couple times.
So there's 4 of you now. You're getting
God.
more.
There's another human being
Type in a
subjected
question
to this.
or type in something you want us to talk about, and
Abe
we'll
wants
talk
us to
about
work
it.
so good. This is that not work good at all.
It's not
Go-
going to work good. It's stupid. At best. I get it. But
Did they say something?
they're going to.
They're going to.
Are the other 2 viewers allowed to come? I mean, if you want to invite randos,
To where?
I
Who's
think
asking?
to his place. The Kraken.
Donnelly asked that?
Donnelly.
It's his place.
I know, it's your place, man. You tell us. All right, so 1 limit, 4 limits.
You say 4?
That's official predictions.
Okay. Put it on paper, somebody.
Blade hand.
Exactly. That means I'm
My
serious.
brother wants to know, what did you do for the elk trip today?
6.
Who?
Nothing.
Me?
My
I
brother.
drank 50 Michelob Ultras and got a
Yeah,
sunburn.
exactly.
What'd you do,
You didn't
James?
get that sunburn.
No.
A little bit.
I'm just being dramatic.
Yeah, James probably walked like 7 miles.
Yeah, he's like, I ran 30
Yeah.
with a 100-pound pack
Exactly.
so I can drag my broken brother off the mountain with his bullshit galvanized scrap stove.
We're not bringing a stove.
Thank you. There it is. That's all I want to hear. We're done now.
What does your pack setup look like for the elk trip? Well,
Who wrote that?
Richie Shockley.
Oh.
Yeah. My pack
Elk
setup.
McGee over here.
I'm bringing the. I'm gonna steal Jordan's pack.
Alps Mountain here.
Yeah, the Alps Mountain frame pack. I'm going to
Put stuff in it.
put some
walk up the
stuff in
mountain.
it. Walk up the mountain, shoot an elk, walk down the mountain,
With a
get back
bunch
in the
of-
truck, drive back to
With a
Texas.
bunch of meats on your backs.
Yeah, with a bunch of meats. No, I am actually James, who is J Bullman 2000 for those people listening to the podcast, is going to be the shooter. James, I will tell you this: I have not been able to track down the cost of the leftover tags yet, but James has found we can get some leftover tags in a unit just north of us. For why are you laughing like that?
Huh? No reason.
Continue.
Go ahead.
I've got nothing. I'm listening.
Go ahead over
No,
there,
I'm listening.
Chuckles.
I'm listening.
What's your
I don't know.
story, Chuckles?
I don't know what Chuckles has to say. I'm just listening.
I'm listening.
What, like 8 people listen to this and 4 of them are on here.
I'm listening to
Our
what you're
parents
saying.
aren't even
Go.
on our
Yeah.
Instagram Live. It doesn't matter.
Go.
I'm just saying, there's over the counter. We can the over the counter tag we're gonna get, but then there's also some leftover cow elk tags that we were talking about getting.
Right.
So why are you over there chuckling at me like I'm talking about?
Why are you so sensitive?
I don't know,
Jeez.
because you're fucking like
Meow. What?
you were
I
like,
was listening.
yeah, I know you.
I'm
That
just
was-
making cow out
That
calls.
was some. Oh
To
my
break
god, I
the
can't believe
tension.
he's saying this.
Because this feels like Dad hit Mom at the dinner table.
There's no doubt.
Awkward.
That's why I'm making cow out calls.
Um.
So
Why
what
are
does
you
your pa-
laughing at me?
So what does your pack look like?
We already discussed. He's gonna take the backpack, put shit in it, walk the mountain,
Yeah.
shoot the cat. No, he's not. He's gonna film his brother shooting the.
Are you?
And
are
then
you,
he's gonna
are
walk down the mountain. There's
y'all
no
bow
fucking
shooting,
plan.
or-
No. I'm thinking about getting a bear tag.
It's a pew shoot,
Pew pew.
not a stick
Pew
shoot.
pew.
Rock
Yeah.
on.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting a bear tag.
Oh, you definitely should.
If it's $100 for me to buy a bear tag and not buy an elk tag,
100% buy a bear tag.
then I'm buying a bear tag.
Are you gonna hike your heavy ass gun? Or you want to take something else?
No, my brother's bringing his heavy ass gun.
Why don't you take a light gun?
I'm not bringing a gun.
Why would
you
you
wanna
take
borrow
a
a
heavy
Tika?
ass gun?
James wants to know
Do you
about
want
all
to take
this
a
shit.
American Predator and 6.5 that's got a suppressor on it?
Austin's calling elk while Abe is calling kittens.
Who
I
was
like
saying
the
that?
comments, Richie. No, I told my brother, I was like, we have light guns if you want to bring light guns. And he was like, no, I'm just going to bring my 30-aught that weighs 9 billion pounds.
Yeah, like I'll just not
I have
take
a 308
anything else.
Tika you can borrow.
I know, but he doesn't want to shoot it long distance
Why?
because he's like already put like a 400-yard cap on him. I'm like, dude, I'd be like 750, 800 men. I'll back up to shoot an elk that
You
far.
have 700 men?
Settle down there, fucking
Joking.
American sniper.
Joking. Obviously.
Jesus.
Like, I'm good to like 35 yards.
Hey,
That's
Chris
about
Kyle,
it.
take it down a notch.
God damn it. I just opened a beer and took a swig when you said that. It took all of me and I had to spit it out all over y'all.
Chris Kyle over here getting squirrely.
So, yeah. So,
Yikes.
what are your deer? So we've talked ducks with you, Austin. What are your deer goals for the year?
Me or Jordan?
You.
What is it? What is it? Because am I the most opinionated as well? Everything
Yeah.
falls to me first.
Yeah.
We started
That's
with
fine.
you.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
We're
you have
making
two blade
this-
hands out.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, the judo
Just-
chops are real.
Yeah, Judy chop. You're ninja chop. What is he saying?
He digs the podcast.
We're all over the map. He should
Yeah.
know this.
Thanks,
so-
buddy. We appreciate it. We'll see you in Arkansas.
So, deer, man, this year is not. I mean, I've got my South Texas hunt that I do every year. We'll put at least one deer down. We've got the farm this year. We'll put at least a deer down a piece. If we go back to Jordan's family's place. We'll all get 7 deer apiece.
Jesus.
Maybe
Let
not
the
the
milk
giant
from
deer.
its chin.
Maybe not the biggest deer, but we'll get one.
So I mean that's.
May shoot one as it
I mean,
comes out of its
as,
mom.
as everyone knows on the podcast, my wife hunts. So I mean, I always let her shoot first. So if my wife shoots 3 deer and I shoot 1 deer, it's still 4 deer in our freezer at home.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not. And
That's
I'm not
a beef jerky deer.
I'm not putting emphasis on it.
Yeah?
We just bought a boat. Max has been working really well all summer. Like retriever wise,
I'm focused on ducks. I'm with you.
exactly. Like I'm just really 100% like
I'm with
trying
you.
to throw like I want to say this year like I shot a shitload of ducks.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I think we're still doing.
I want
like,
to be able to say that. Like people are like, oh, did you shoot some deer? Like yeah, I shot 3 or 4 deer.
I want to do.
I don't care. All my deer this year are gonna be meat deer. If I see a big buck and get to shoot a big buck, super thankful. Not really trying. Not gonna try for it. I'm gonna shoot some meat deer. That's the plan.
I'm with you. It's like one of the first years I've ever been like I'm just I have a hard time because I like hunting deer so freaking much.
Yeah.
But
I mean, who doesn't?
yeah, no,
But
exactly.
you-
It's not
you-
like it's some strange thing I do,
The
but
duck sickness, brother.
I get it. I've got the
With
duck
a
sickness
dog in
really
a boat
bad.
and a blind. And
No, I get it. I am
The next year's gonna be the same.
I want to I've got a couple new spots public land wise that I want to go check out.
for deer.
Yep. Exactly.
That's how I feel about that. Like, no offense, super like good for you.
We just keep on
But
driving deeper.
I mean,
into
if we're
ducks.
talking deer, gonna do mule deer.
Yeah,
in West
mule
Texas.
deer.
Definitely doing mule.
So
Yeah,
there's
I
that.
need to nail down dates with you on that.
Dude, so do I. That's something I'm gonna focus
Yeah,
on.
put it
That
in
is
the
public
calendar.
land. That's the only deer I'm giving a shit about.
Yeah.
Whitetail, man. I'm gonna put 3 or 4 in the freezer between me and Lauren. At least 3 or 4. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's plenty of deer to satiate venison wants.
Appetite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, don't care. No offense. Kill deer.
Yeah.
Y'all, everybody else, y'all get out. You chase them. Like everybody who kills a deer on public land in Texas this year,
Is a man.
you've done better than I
badass.
have. This year is not my focus.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna focus on it. I have no qualms with it. I feel like I'm having to justify it even though I don't need to.
Yeah, you
I just-
really are rambling on
I'm just
about
not.
this.
I just don't care this year.
No, I get it.
But I don't want it to sound like I don't care and it to be shitty. It's personally, I just don't care.
You just
this year.
have a new
This year I don't
not
care.
new,
Personally,
but,
you're
like,
hooked on the ducks this year because
so hard.
Well, I mean, like if you invest in any type of hunting, like if you put a lot of money into it, and it's not like one hunt you're going out for, like, you know, like you're not going on an elk hunt and you put a lot of money into it. Then when you get home, you're gonna hit up the deer spots. Like that's fine, but like we've put this year a lot of money into duck hunting, put a lot of focus into duck hunting. We've done a lot more scouting duck hunting.
Yep.
You know, and just to add on to the list of things we've done, like I purchased a dog now, and it's about to go to
Yep.
school. So next year we're gonna have 2 dogs that are ready to freaking do birds.
Yep.
One hundo.
Now we need a second
And
boat.
I think I'm getting further and further into bird hunting. Like,
Now you need to buy a boat.
So
well, I'm thinking about going upland game next.
like
Buy,
shucker and pheasant.
But that's around here. It's tough.
It's tough, but
Or buy like a 22 footer.
I mean, that's a big ass boat. All right, so we have there, here.
You haven't talked.
Oh well, my
well,
goal
he-
is
he's
about
leading
anything.
This shit.
my goal is to have us shoot 4 limits this
Yeah,
year.
okay, we got through that. But you're deer. You're deer.
I'm gonna be on. I've got some. Have a couple new spots for deer that I've never gone to before. Well, I've been to them before, but I've never hunted deer on them before. That I'm super excited about. I am going to. I am staying close. I am not gonna go
You can boat into your
far.
spots.
I'm gonna go boat into places. I'm going to. I'm gonna stick close to parking lots.
And man, I think like after everything we saw last year, I saw a deer within 100-yard of parking lot so much
I did
last
too.
year. After we walked miles out,
Yeah.
walking back, busted up deer 100 yards from the parking
Yeah,
lot,
just be like, what
makes
the
you
hell?
furious.
Yeah. So I think a lot of what I'm going to do is just the opposite of what I kind of think I should be doing.
What everybody else is doing,
Like,
basically. 'Cause
yeah.
they're thinking the same thing as you. Get out, get out, get out.
Yeah.
No. Don't.
I'm definitely going to. I've also thought about this is to like get out early, sit in the parking lot, watch the direction people go. So like if it was
Let them push the deer up.
so if it was the three of us who showed up at a parking lot, right? I would watch you two walk out, and if you went like way A, Jordan went way B, I'd be like, all right, well, way A is kind of weird. I can't go over there. I'm gonna just like.
Or if
Let
you're
you walk out.
looking at the map, knowing
Yeah.
like he's probably going to hunt here, just trying to think where they're going to push deer to.
Exactly. I'm gonna just kind of make my way over to a place that I'm just gonna kind of hunt super unorthodox from the ground.
So, hunting there,
Yeah.
walking out, you can go to where we've hunted before and the cove we've duck hunted.
Yep.
Driving into that spot, I've seen deer on the road,
Yeah.
which means instead of going this way, going straight, going right,
Yeah.
you're pushing deer that way.
No doubt.
There's that water hole right there too.
Yep.
That's 300 yards from the parking lot, and
Yep.
then past that you get out toward the lake. But if I were you, and if I get bored one weekend, I'll go with you. Go that way.
Yeah.
Go 300 yards.
Yep.
Fuck it. Just fuck it.
Fucking.
That's
Just
why.
sit under a tree. Just sit under a tree.
That's
even.
why I'm talking. Doing some bushcraft, stand set up. Just
Okay.
go out there, throw some like blinds up. Walk in a little bit. Now, Scotty. So Scotty is a real pager now.
Mm-hmm.
So we were having lunch the other day.
Congrats, Scotty.
He pulled the trigger on a saddle. Jesse pulled the trigger on a saddle. Brandon's pulled the trigger on a saddle.
That's where it's at, dude.
That's been for me the thing that I'm like super interested in maybe doing is
I would get a saddle if I was you.
I
Abe,
want one
quit
real bad.
fidgeting. It looks weird. I can't. I'm holding this thing. I need to get something that
Who's saying you're fidgeting?
Taco Bell.
Oh.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
Hey J Money.
Abe sucks. It's okay.
I'm gonna get you to
Wow.
tattoo onto me a stick figure
Oh, we're changing subjects now.
shooting a stick figure deer.
So we
Or
were
a
talking
stick figure
today
elk.
about Hagorama tattoos. We need to get some stencil paper.
Yeah.
So everybody prior can draw their tattoos. We run it through stencil paper, yoink, and then you can knock it out. That's really uncomfortable.
That's why my brother was like, "Stop showing us your crotch."
So then we can knock it out on stencil paper, Jared, and then you can stick it on us and tattoo us. Cool? If everyone knows, every year, second week of February, middle of February, roughly, we do a Hagorama. It's a fundraiser for a friend's lease. It's mostly just drink beer and hang out with the buddies. This year, some of my friends bringing a tattoo machine, and we're all getting memorabilia tattoos. It's probably going to be a train wreck. That is all.
100%.
Everybody listening to this thinks we're idiots, but we're Instagramming live.
Put a phone stand on the podcast
Thank
budget.
you.
Oh yeah,
we've got 3 of them.
We've got one of those.
Yeah, we just forget
Who
'em.
said that?
Richard.
Yeah,
Richie.
we
The
we have-
podcast budget? Like, we have a budget.
Yeah, that's
cute.
adorable.
This is our podcast budget
we
because we're not like the Lone Store Outdoor podcast who gets the shit for free. We have to pay for it, like savages.
Like savages.
The more you know. Shooting Star Rainbow.
We've gotten close to it, but they beat us.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
They're like, ugh.
Ugh.
Can I have one of those? No, you idiot!
Oh.
I've fallen for that once.
Mine has beer in it.
Don't try it. Nope. Nope.
He's not buying it.
You fooled me once. All right.
Anywho, back on subject.
All right. So we've talked deer. We've talked ducks. Let's go back to ducks. And let's talk about what happens when here and there fail. Where are you going?
Right about
Home and sleeping.
here, there, right about Jer?
Jer?
Levon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey?
I'll say it because I don't know shit about it. I have nothing to hide because I don't know. I wouldn't.
But
know
was
where
it
to
right?
go.
Where it's about. You know,
Yeah, no.
I would have said here,
I figured that's what you're saying. But I'll say that name. Everywhere.
leftover.
But I mean, we haven't done any work there.
We haven't. No, we haven't.
I'm not against it. I just don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the idea. Like we already talked about this, so I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. I don't know if we're actually going to do it.
Or
but
we go south, super
the-
south, like
the-
Houston.
The one day, just like internet
With
scouting,
crocodiles.
and just go somewhere and try it out.
Just e-scout.
Just run aground, pop up the blind, and sit.
I love shooting ducks. I like chasing ducks, but I like more than anything seeing new places. That makes sense?
You're right, Richard. We can go check out anywhere. 100%. I'm with you. I'm all about having our kind of like our home ground, but we have untethered ourselves from.
So what you did there.
Yes, untethered. Hashtag Stormwater Creek. 10% off promo. I'm just kidding. That
Oh
shit
my
doesn't
dear
work.
God.
That doesn't work. I'm kidding. That
No,
won't
absolutely
work.
go punch it in. Just go punch it
Hey,
in.
maybe it does. If it does, hit us
Let us
up.
know, yeah.
Because we're going to use it too. But yeah, I'm with you. Just like, let's go e-scout and be like, let's go hunt there. You know?
We talk about doing that for whitetail, but I think like on days where there's always that spot where you get your home ground gets old. That'd be a nice little like weekend because it's not far off. Lavon's not far off.
It's not any
There's a
further
couple.
than
There's a
here
couple
or
places. I keep a Lavon permit for the past 3 years, and I still have not even gone anywhere near it during hunting season.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm with you. You're obviously like taking care of shit, and you're like getting it online. I let mine lapse last year, so
Me too.
I have to go into the place like
It's a lot bigger of a deal
We have
for
to go
me
back
have to
in?
go in.
for you.
If you lapse, you have to go in?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you have to keep it up every year. That's why I've had it for 3 years and never been.
What's the one draw hunt you want to win?
You
You win one.
I entered Hemp Hill Pronghorn this year. Single, guided, private ranch. That's the only one I entered for the August 1st deadlines.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a live podcast, live Instagram. We'll actually have phone stands. Hashtag leave us the F alone. For a fantasy draw day
party.
party. Yeah. Like, people do that with sports balls, right? And we're going to do a
do it
full
twice
hunt
a year.
draw. So, yeah, that's neat.
Sports stuff. Sports
Sport
things.
balls, sports
Yeah,
balls.
Sports.
I like sports, and I don't care who knows.
I don't give a shit.
He doesn't get the reference. There's a video.
I don't know, like grape me in the mouth.
It's similar. So we're gonna do. There was a lot of August 1st due dates. It was mostly alligator pronghorn. The only one I entered because of my work schedule was Hemp Hill pronghorn, which is West Texas private ranch. $10. If I win that, that'd be killer. It's guided, 100% success rate. They're looking to clean them off the ranch, I guess. I don't know. Alligator draws looked awesome this year. I know Ninja entered some. Did y'all enter any?
I didn't.
Why? Oh my God.
Not trying to waste money, man.
You get points.
I'm just kidding. I do need to go. Speaking of which, we need to go put
my
in
God.
Wyoming and Montana points. They're $30 a piece.
Okay. You
Don't
can't
look at
put
me
in
like
for
that,
Texas
Sidney.
at $3 a piece.
I
You don't want to kill an alligator?
do. The problem is that
Oh wait, I can't put in for the draw hunt to get some extra points.
I fucked up,
That's
Okay.
true. Clearly,
but I, no excuses.
you forgot.
And I just got
That's what
busy
I
at
always
work.
do.
That's
I
fine.
tried forever.
Just say you forgot.
I tried forever to make
Forgot and
excuses
got
for
busy.
it.
That's fine. But you
No,
saying
you
Why
forgot.
didn't you do it?
just say you
I
forgot.
forgot. I
Yeah,
totally
that's
did
fine.
not do it.
That's
forgot.
that's
I
palatable.
forgot.
Because mind you,
I had this conversation with
I
someone that,
texted the group and said, "You got 2 days."
Yeah.
I just put in for my antelope. I didn't do a group tag because it's solo hunt. I reminded you people. You people. Anyway,
I remember
it's
people
okay.
forgetting to do the Hagerman hunt after I did the same thing.
I sent mine.
No, this first year.
100% forgot.
And this year.
Yeah.
I didn't do
We
it
drew,
both
what,
years.
they drew 25? We drew like 27, 28, Lauren and I. And we tried to double it, and they got mad at us. Because she entered for 2, and I entered for 2.
And they were like, what the
Then they
fuck?
sent us a letter back that said, you can't both enter twice. Cool. No worries.
Well, it sounds
They
like
said-
an administrative problem on your end.
No, and they said, we've destroyed your other check. We will not cash it. No worries. Because she entered and added me, and I entered and added her.
Correct, Eric. We get that they're $3. We're lazy, and I forgot to put in for it.
Yeah, no, that's...
They
Absolutely
even have
not
a
budget thing.
They even have a boat of mine they could take, which I offered in said text thread. Said, "Hey, I entered for a pronghorn at a hemp hill because that's the only thing that fits in my schedule.
we
You
need
all,
an assistant.
you all should enter for alligator and things.
Yeah, we should put that
and
in
if
the budget.
you draw, you should take the boat.
Richie, we're going to put in the budget for an assistant. Don't worry.
Your payment is beer and you get on the boat with us.
If you would like to be our assistant, you can join us.
You can podcast with us.
You can podcast. The pay is cheap. Hell, Brandon, who's not here tonight, we pay him and letting him name folders on our Google Drive.
This is a fact.
Yeah. And he's got 2, so, you know. 'Cause
And that dude throws down hella video editing.
That's about to come out.
Next
Well,
week.
It's already out.
By the time this drops, it will
For
be
you
out.
people on Instagram, you're going to watch a video in like a day. For all of you who are just listening to this,
It'll be a
you've
week.
missed it. Or you've already
Week
seen
old.
it, and you're like, oh, I know what they're talking about. And yes, that dude does throw down.
Throws down some video editing.
He's very good. I put together
don't
an
agree?
ad. He put together an ad.
So,
I don't know. I think he's grumpy. I'm not sure what's
I
going
don't
on
know what
with
he's
him.
doing.
I don't get it.
Anywho,
It seems like Richard wants to be our assistant.
we'll discuss this post podcast today.
Richie, you're in.
You're in. We like you in general. It's that easy.
Have you ever seen the
Exactly.
movie The Secretary?
No.
Okay.
He's giggling like it's to do something filthy to Richard.
Whoa. I went to high school with him. All right, what you saying? What all have you guys been drawn for before other than Hagerman? I got drawn for an Old Sabine River Bottom, and we've gotten an elk tag in New Mexico, and
That's about it?
That's about it.
I put in for a lot of stuff.
What up, Shook?
Shook's on here.
B Shook's on. Yeah.
Old B Shook.
Old B Shook.
The one thing I want to draw for is the Texas Bighorn. I put that in every year, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that I have like a timer to make sure I put
Set
in.
for?
If we're talking, kind of relative to us, I'm gonna start making sure this year I start getting my Oklahoma elk points. So the last year I didn't get it figured out. I talked to him a couple times and kind of understand the lay of the land. Their website's worst. Horrible.
Yeah.
So Oklahoma elk's a big box I'm gonna check in the next handful of years.
Yeah.
An elk in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
A grip of them. In
know.
3-4 hours.
Dude.
There's compartment hunts and there's like free range hunts.
I'm okay with that.
What else?
I don't know. Braden's watching us.
He's
All right.
judging us.
Instagram Live, we're pretty much out.
We gotta finish the podcast. And this
Holy
is-
crap, there's 5 of you. It's been like 5 of you the entire time.
We appreciate
awesome.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thank you, boys. Because there's no girls on here.
the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Exactly. No girls allowed, brah. So, we're put on the
Who is it?
smiley face.
Who is it? Shook?
Look at this.
Shockley?
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Flip it vertically so you get some smiley face.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
That's a drug trip.
Show me your agenda.
I don't even know what that is.
I got
But
you.
hey, here's the deal. You 5, Most of you are already going to be there, but if you're not there, you better join us for the September 14th Full Draw Film Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and guess what I got today? $300 gift certificate for a pair of Danner boots.
Dang.
What?
Yeah. That will be given away at Full Draw. So, y'all better be there. And if you're watching this, Shook's going to be there. So, Shook, if you want to put in for this, you can go on a duck hunt with us.
For where?
Full Draw Film Tour on September 14th.
Where?
Tailwaters. Oh, I see what you did there. Look at that guy. He's turned into
Doing stuff.
quite the marketing genius.
Producting his face off.
He is doing it. Let's do it. All right, guys. We love you on Instagram. See you later. End video. Share. We had 11 people view that.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I am big pendemeter. All right.
So what else? What are the business we have tonight?
That's pretty much it.
Is it? I feel like we were all over the place.
We were. This
What else you wanna
podcast
talk
didn't
about?
make any sense, and that's fine.
How does it not make any sense?
Because it didn't.
What do you mean it didn't make any sense? We talked about our hunting goals for the year. We had a Ducks
Grinch
Unlimited
did.
quiz. We talked about some sort of, what did we have? Bushcraft conversation at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense to like me, but probably no one else.
I felt like we were spastic tonight, is all I'm saying.
We're all over the map anyways.
Not as bad as we were tonight.
I mean,
It's okay.
I mean, I'm not against it.
cost of doing business, bro.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Hard out here for a pimp. Real hard out here for a pimp.
Give my baby powder.
So, we're not kidding. If you're at all in Dallas and you want to hang out, even if you're not in Dallas and you just want to hang out, you better come to Tailwaters on September 14th. Throw a couple bucks down to get a raffle ticket.
Or even,
If you're interested and you want to go big, you can get a $40 VIP ticket
ahead of time.
ahead of time. Got to do it ahead of schedule.
Pay attention.
So on the till opener, we're doing tailwaters?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Party in the morning.
Till in the morning,
Pew
party at
pew.
night.
Set up chairs.
Yeah, pew set up chairs.
And then I'm leaving.
Exactly.
Are dogs
You're
allowed?
gonna- Yeah.
I gotta go to Houston.
Why not?
All
As
right.
long as they don't pee on shit. They pee on it, you buy it. That's
Yeah.
all Sean's ever told me. You bring your dog and piss on something, you have to buy it.
So
What about the floor?
you have to buy off Tailwaters.
Yeah,
That's even worse, bro. The best thing you can hope for is they hit a pair of Sims waiters. You know?
yeah.
So come out on the 14th, hang out with us, buy a raffle ticket, throw it in the jar for the Stormwater Creek duck hunting.
Are y'all gonna take the boat for real?
Yeah, why
Because
not?
I'm not gonna be there.
For the opener?
No, I'm gonna hunt with you guys that morning. But like the plan was to set up the blind on the boat in the parking lot and hang our Stormwater Creek banner, so people see it and like think like, oh, they're not 100% retarded.
You have a banner, don't we?
People
We will. I'm working on that.
people know we're retarded. Keyword
come to
here,
expecting
no.
it.
But no,
And you know what?
but it's like, oh, they really do have a boat. No, not, it's not like
Well, my thing is that we would just like...
We just saw pictures
know.
of it.
if we don't.
So here's my
But
plan.
the deal is, I'm not going to
You
be
take
there.
your truck with the boat, you back it down into the water, okay? When we get done hunting, I take the trailer off of your truck and put it onto my truck, and then put the boat on the trailer, and I leave with your boat.
Perfect.
See how that works out?
And then it's my boat.
It's fine.
It's our boat.
It's always been our boat.
Jordan and I are going to put it on the... Yeah,
Do whatever you want.
we're going to have sex with your boat.
It's fine.
Been there, done that. I mean, it's not the first time.
Okay, I don't
Right
really know
in the
what's
fucking
happening.
drain plug.
Oh, God.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
We're done
Yeah, we're
here.
definitely done here.
100%. Jordan
Adios.
just took his headset off. We're off.
Adios.
Bye.